Hello trainers and troublemakers, my name's Stevie Sky and welcome to Pokemon Sword and Shield, or specifically Pokemon Sword, because Shield is for lame people who don't have any taste, and Sword is the only correct choice. I've decided that because that's the one I spent money on and that's what matters. Anyway, I wasn't sure if I was going to play more Pokemon on the channel, because I kept, after the stream yesterday, in the middle of the night, because I make terrible life decisions, I was like, oh, but I've got the Outer Worlds and Final Fantasy VI and Nier Automata, and I have all these other things that I'm also doing on the other channel, so why would I add to that load? And on the other hand, you know what, fuck this. The second channel, the reason I started playing games on there is because there was a place for me to relax and do whatever the fuck I want. As a kind of break from what I was doing on the main channel. So, you know what, fuck it, we're playing Pokemon. Yeah, because this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do to relax right now. Yeah, okay. I think my mic settings are okay. I think they're alright. So that's what we're doing. We're playing Pokemon. And no one can stop me, because I'm an adult, and I do what I want, Mom. And I am going to go Pokemon. Doing Pokemon. I'm gonna go do Pokemon. That's what I'm gonna do. Challenge the Sky, and the chairman asked me to deliver this gift to you. Really? Did he now? A gift, such a wonderful thing from the chairman, such a wonderful man. Yeah, you know in a Pokemon game that the villain is going to be the guy that everybody's gushing about. Oh, they're so amazing, they have all these great plans and super cool ideas that are good, and nothing bad. They've never done anything bad in their lives, and you just know, okay, yeah, that's the villain. Fine, okay, I get it. I get it, he's the villain. Excuse me, the gift is access to the flying taxis. They allow you to, in a word, fly. Oh, that's early. Calling a flying taxi will allow you to travel quickly back to areas you've already visited. Well, neat. If you use the flying taxi service, one of their well-trained Corviknight will have you zipping across the galleries into your desired destination in no time. So the trains just became completely fucking obsolete, in other words. But that's good, that's something that I really... Oh, hello, thank you. Okay, but can I go this way? Or is the Corviknight still blocking me? Looks like it is. Okay. That's something I really liked in Sun and Moon, was they removed the fucking HMs. The HMs that have always only been a problem, because you just make an HM slave and put as much as you can on the motherfucking thing to avoid having to put useless moves on your other Pokemon, like Flash, for example. And it's a bit of a pity, because, I really like the general idea that your Pokemon can use moves that allow you to get around in the world. That's a really cool idea, but the fact that you had to sacrifice, your build and your team and your power to do so was a terrible design decision. It's one of those design decisions that Pokemon held on to for way too fucking long. Way beyond when they should have, long ago, known to get rid of that shit. And so what I really liked about Sun and Moon was the ride system. You call a Pokemon and you still get the storytelling aspect that, oh, you are a trainer, you're using Pokemon to help you get around, but you don't have to fuck with your own Pokemon team. The one thing I didn't like about it was that you had to call specific ride Pokemon. That bothered me a bit, that you're using other people's Pokemon. Because the thing I really want is to be able to use my own Pokemon for it. And what I'd like is that you'd be able to summon, your own Mud Spray or whatever from the Pokemon box, even if you don't have it with you, to summon it from a Pokemon box, and then use it as a ride Pokemon. I'd really like that instead of having the bicycle, for example, you can ride your Pokemon out in the field if you have any Pokemon in your box that's able to carry you, because then you also get the progression of, oh, as you catch more and more Pokemon, more and more abilities are unlocked to you. More and more abilities become available, and you can access more and more things, and you can become more and more capable of moving around the world. That to me would be really cool, but Game Freak has never been able to do that, because they're so fucking conservative. It's insane how conservative that company is. Let's have a battle, you and me, we'll get in a bit of training. Alright. I knew you'd be up for it. We've got to stay keener than anyone else if we want to steal the spotlight from our rivals. He definitely does a little squash and stretch Bob. When he smacks his hands together there, when you're about to fight, the model does a little squash and stretch. Nice, a little pop, that's good. That's a really nice little animation detail. Alright then. Keep up, Mike. This is our chance to see if we're up to the gym challenge. I keep being tempted to go back to doing accents for Hop and shit, but I also keep reminding myself that they're awful and I shouldn't do that to people. I should really check my Fox's stats. I really should. To see what's attack speed is and stuff like that. Because I feel like it's probably a general thing with the Neckets that they are really, really low physical attack Pokemon. And that doesn't help. But yeah, one thing about Sword and Shield that's kind of the same thing I dislike about Sun and Moon is, like, the idle animations in these Pokemon are fine. Like, yes, that looks like an idle animation. That looks like what a creature does when it's idle. But the problem is we're in combat. Like, we're in a fight. We're in a battle. I'd really like to see them have some more dynamic poses, like kind of lowering their body weight and snarling, or like moving back and forth, or being like seeming like they're ready and excited rather than just standing there. And again, that's one of the things where, like, oh, this bitch uses potions, okay. Again, that's one of the things where I feel like the National Dex has really hurt Pokemon in the long run, is because the National Dex made it so prohibitively expensive to really invest in a lot of custom animation for a lot of new Pokemon for every single game. The aesthetic of Pokemon has become this. Like, this it's not just that they, like, it's not just that Game Freak released it, this is also what people expect a Pokemon game to look like. Like, this is the aesthetic of a Pokemon game. It's the aesthetic of a Pokemon battle scene. And because Game Freak are so fucking conservative, they won't change it, like, if they don't absolutely have to. And that's one of the things that I feel like like where the National Dex has really hurt the Pokemon games is it's not only is Game Freak conservative to start with, but it's incentivized being as conservative as humanly fucking possible. With everything, always, all the time. And that sucks. But yeah, if all goes well, I'll have a video out about the National Dex actually soon. Which I'm sure people won't get upset at me about at all. I'm trying something new for it, and I'm gonna see if it works out, and if it turns out to be worth it in the long run. It might not. Typical, I should have known you'd master your type matchups. Damn well better believe I have. I really would like it if new Pokemon games had a setting where you could be like, hey, I have been playing Pokemon for 23 years. You don't need to teach me anything. Like, there doesn't need to be any tutorial messages. None of the NPCs need to tell me about the PC system. Just introduce any new mechanics to me, and I'm fine. I'd like... that's another thing that, again, because Pokemon is so fucking set in its ways, because it's so conservative, it's one of those quality of life changes that has taken a million years to filter down. Like, other RPGs have learned this a million years ago. Back into your corner, you got it all wrong, mate. This'll just make my victory all the better. Like, that's where the conservatism of Game Freak is just fuck the game. Because, like, every other RPG franchise learns to stagger its tutorials, like, to tutorialize and to onboard a player in a much more efficient and smooth manner. And Game Freak just never have, ever. And it's a pity, like, because with every successive generation of Pokemon, as I became more and more games literate, like, as I learned more and more about how games can be designed and how RPGs can be designed, I just saw more and more the flaws of, like, holding on to so much game design that was invented for the Game Boy in 1996. Like, so much of the game design of Pokemon was invented in 1996 and functionally has never changed. And that's always bothered me about the Pokemon franchise, is that it could be so much more, but because they want it to be the same thing every single fucking time, it never has been. Anyway, that's just a rant, and I'm sure I'll have plenty more of that ranting going on so long as the Pokemon discourse continues in social media. Just what I expect from my rival. You know what? I didn't give you one of my league cards. That's how good I think you did in that battle. Yeah, kicked your entire ass, dude. Like, I owned you. Like, you just got completely smoked. You suck. You're terrible. Stop being a Pokemon trainer. I'm the asshole rival in this playthrough, remember? Our gym challenge starts right now, from here in Motorstoke. Although the first gym leader will have to challenge is in a town way far off from here. Still, you better believe I'm going to keep on winning my way to the championship match. With apologies to Britain. Hello, Galar. Meet your next champion from the sleepy town of Postwing. It's me, Up. Does he pronounce the H in his name? The H, rather. Let's see. Do I want to go out on the new route, or do I want to head to the wild area? Well, I'm going to catch this one first. Grass Pokemon. That would not be a bad thing to have in the party, actually. Come to think of it. I'm also trying, while I'm doing this, I'm also trying to manage my vlog channel, because I just uploaded another vlog there, and I'm editing some of the data. God damn it. I've been playing Ring Fit Adventure for the vlog channel, weirdly, because I've been exercising while doing my vlogs, just to kind of motivate myself to exercise. I can make some content while I'm exercising. Thank you. And because it's getting colder and darker all the time, I figure it's about time that I find something I can do indoors, and hopefully Ring Fit Adventure is going to be it. It's certainly giving me a more varied exercise than I get when I'm just out by myself, because like I just pretty much do walking uphill for my exercise normally. But Ring Fit Adventure insists on training a lot more muscle groups than that. Ugh. And I do feel it a little bit. Like, I'm trying to be very low intensity with it, but I do feel it. Gossifleur. By the way, down in the comments, leave your suggestions for nicknames for any of the new Pokemon that I catch. Because I can change the names at every Pokemon Center. Yeah, you can go. I want grass. Or is it even grass? Is it fairy? No, it's grass. Okay. I think it turns into fairy when it evolves. I don't remember. But yeah, right now I want to go to the wild area. Let's see the cutscene. If any. Oh, no cutscene, it just happens. Aw, that sucks a little bit. There should be a cutscene. Like, one you can skip, but there should be a cutscene. I mean... On the other hand, I might want to wait to come back here until I've got a frickin' bike. Let's see. Aggressive little fuckers, ain't they? Is that an Oddish? Ah. Well, I guess I'll catch you. I'm excited to see what this thing evolves into. I hope it doesn't turn out as ugly as the Firefox, the Fennec thing. What's it called? Can't remember. But the starter, like that starter Firefox that just turned real fucking ugly. By the way, one thing I want to compliment this game on is the effects animation is so fucking good. Like, it really genuinely is. That's one place where you can't say Game Freak has been lazy. Like, the effects animation in this game is immaculate. Like, just look at that. Like, I should really do some animation breakdown on that. just to showcase how good some of the effects animation is in this game. Because it really is a lot. Like, they've really put a lot of effort into it. Which is how Game Freak handles combat animation generally. Is they don't bother that much with character animation, they do a lot of effects animation. Which I understand, because you only have to animate each move, like the effects for each move once. But you have to animate like 800 times for the Pokemon that can use them. Nah, I don't want to have a Vileplume. This really is quite a big area. Ooh, ice, snow. Could I maybe get an ice Pokemon? What's this? Timpole. That's a tadpole Pokemon. A some description. Like, look at the effects animation on the quick attack, for example. Oh, fuck you! Piss off! Ow. I think it's, is that a water Pokemon? I feel like it's probably not a water Pokemon somehow, even though it's a tadpole. Stop that, you dickhead! Ow. Ow. Ha! I should be able to catch it now. Nice. What the hell are you? Is it a water Pokemon or is it a normal type like other sound type Pokemon? It's water, okay.
Graceful ripples running across the water's surface are a sure sign that Timpole are singing in high-pitched voices below.
No, I'll be fine. Put him in a box. Put him in a box. Is that what I think it is? Ice Pokemon? Yes. Snorunt. Bum bum ba da da. Yeah, that does nothing right now, does it? Oh no, does a respectable amount of damage. Ow. And of course he's healed by it. I remember. That's what they're like. The little bastards. La da 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 da. So, let me just Google that. I feel like I remember what it turns into. But it's like, yeah, it's level 42. I wouldn't mind a Frostlass, actually. Yeah, because the Glalie is just ugly as shit. No, fuck off. If it was a Frostlass, I'd take it, but, no. Let's see if you can find a female one. Could probably switch the fox out at the start of the party, huh? Oh, it does nothing. It does nothing at all. Don't freeze. Don't freeze. As I recall, flying Pokemon are weak to ice, so let's try my sheep. Actually, I haven't actually used my Wooloo at all yet. What the hell is that move? Oh, that's quite cool. Anyway, tackle him. This could take a while. Stop healing, you jackass! Don't freeze. Can Powder Snow freeze? I hope it can't. Nom nom nom. Don't break out. Don't break out. Thank you. Hey! Let's see what this evolution looks like. I haven't looked at the leaks at all, so I don't know. Oh no, it turned emo! Sobble went from from sad to from like crybaby to emo boy. Oh boy. Oh no, my starter is emo.
A clever combatant. This Pokemon battles using water balloons created with moisture secreted from its palms.
Ew! Oh, it's got moist palms. No, it's got clammy hands. Oh no. It's every awkward teenager in high school. Yeah, suggest me a nickname for the Snow Runt, because we're gonna turn her into a Frostlass. Once we can get a hold of a Dawnstone. I might not want to put her in my party then. Yeah, I'll put it in a box. But you guys let me know what Snow Runt should be called. So far, so good. Well, ish. So you can turn on online play. And then theoretically, as you run around, other players... Yeah, there we go. Hello. Other players should appear and pop in and out of existence like ghosts in Dark Souls. I really would have liked it more if the other players running around were more like ghosts in Dark Souls. I think that would have been fucking cool. Oh, fuck you. You have a bike. Jerk. Asshole. Why do you have a bike and I don't? I hate you. Ooh, is that a vanilla? It's the vanilla. Yeah, Vanillite. An ice cream cone Pokemon. Pokemon isn't running out of ideas. Well, they really aren't, actually. That's one of the things that... maybe I should actually not have you out in front right now. Maybe that's a stupid bad idea. Okay, let's just catch you. The thing is, like, I'm a Generation 1 stan, and I'm happy to say so. Like, Generation 1 was my generation. I played so much fucking Pokemon Blue on a Game Boy back in the day, like, with a light overhead so I could fucking see what was going on the screen. Like, I'm OG as fuck when it comes to Pokemon. And Generation 1 was my generation, and I'll never not prefer and adore the version of Pokemon's aesthetic that was so deeply inspired by nature more than anything else. And so, Pokemon like Vanillite and like Trubbish and other Pokemon, like they were sort of based more on everyday objects and household objects. They annoy me a little bit because that's not my Pokemon. But it's also like, I can't say that it's stupid or bad or that, oh boy, or that it's not, you know, a valid version of Pokemon. Because, well, it is. It's every bit as valid as what I used to do as a kid. It's just another vision of what Pokemon means, and that's shifted a lot more towards almost sort of like the idea of Yokai Watch, really. Albeit from a different direction. Let's see his animations in battle. Probably isn't much of it, but let's get ourselves a ghost. A ghost or two. A very strong looking. Why the fuck is there a very how is a Drifloon strong looking? Drifloons aren't. Why is it level 26? What the hell? Oh, fuck you. Are all of them out here just that fucking powerful? Apparently so. Okay, I've wandered into a higher level area. Yeah, I think, bye. Whoops. Leave me alone. Leave me alone! Jerks. Oh, Swoobat. Or Woobat. Not seeing anything else interesting around. Oh, wait. No, I'm wrong. There's something. A Snover. Well. Snow warning. Oh, it makes it hail. Right, I remember. Probably should switch out, but whatever. I should just have used a quick ball, come to think of it. I've got 12 of them. Is that a grass ice? Oh, fuck me sideways. Gets worse by the second. I used to know every single type match. Like, I used to know every single Pokemon type by heart on all of the Pokemon in the original decks. And I think I got most of the ones in Gen 2 as well. But nowadays, no. I have too much other stuff to think about. Like keeping 150 League of Legends champions in my head. I wonder if the camera angles are going to change as the Pokemon I get grow bigger.
La da 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 da! It lives on snowy mountains. It sinks its legs into the snow to absorb water and keep its own temperature down.
No, go away. All right. I do really like the idea of the wild area. Like, because that's like more... I feel like this. I've seen more Pokemon variety in like the first couple of hours of this game than in any other Pokemon game ever. Like, I don't think I've ever seen as much variety in the types of Pokemon that you can find and catch so early. And that's something I'll talk about a lot during the stream. Ooh, nice shelter. That I really, 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 really hope that this is basically like a trial run for Pokemon in the future, that they, like, more of the game is going to be based around these kinds of, like, semi-open world areas. Where you can kind of run around, and depending on where you go to explore and what the weather is and what time of day it is, maybe, like if it has a day-night cycle, which would be good, you can find different things. And you can build a much more varied team to start with. Because, like, at the beginning of most other Pokemon games, at the start of the game, you've got your starter, and you've got, like, whatever the equivalent of a Rattata is in that game, and whatever the equivalent of a Pidgey is, and whatever the equivalent of some, like, bug Pokemon fucking whatever. Like, you start with pretty shitty Pokemon. All around, basically. And they're kind of boring and not very interesting and very sort of basic. It swims back, facing backwards by opening and closing its two-piece shell. It is surprisingly fast. Nope, because Shelter's never gonna be in my party. Ooh, thank you. But I'll take your money, little one. I really hope that this is the model for the game design of Pokemon going forward. That this is what the games are gonna be like. Like, you get unleashed into a big world. Because that's the thing I never understood why they didn't do way sooner, is just to have automatic level scaling. Like whatever gym you hit first. Oh, now it's sunny. Whatever gym you... Ooh, it's probably way too powerful. Whatever gym you hit first is gonna be scaled to your level. Like, and then, like, up to a certain point. So, like, maybe the first gym is scaled to be, like, maximum 16, 17, 18 level. Something like that. And if you train beyond that, then you will be over-leveled for the gym. And then, by the same token, the next gym is, like, 10, 15 levels higher, and the next is 10, 15 levels higher. And so that you can tackle the gyms in whatever fucking order you want. And then like, leave the exploration so that, like, when you catch more Pokemon and their abilities could become available, you can move obstacles, you can access secret areas, you can find new areas to find Pokemon in, stuff like that. Like, center the progression of the game, instead of centering the progression of the game around the Pokemon League, center the progression of the game around the Pokemon that you catch, like, what you can put in your team. At least to me, that would be the natural evolution of Pokemon games. Like, that would be the natural place that the series should have gone from its roots, but never did, because, again, Game Freak are so scared of change. Alright, let's move on to the first gym, or at least move in that direction. I don't know if we're going to get there during the course of this little Let's Play. We might. We've only gone a little over half an hour. We might.
We might make it.
One thing I'm gonna complain about is the movement speed. Because, like, you move at an okay pace, but you move just barely slow enough for it to be annoying that you're not moving faster. You know what I mean? I do feel like, oh, I just want to move a little faster, just a little tiny little bit. So here's hoping running shoes or the bike becomes available and you can use it in town. God, I hope so. Ooh, Sixagoon, must have. Okay, it's a bit low level compared to the rest of my team. Let's be careful. Yeah. good. Wait, it has a ghost type move? Its restlessness has it constantly running around. If it sees another Pokemon, it will purposely run into them in order to start a fight. I need my adorable Punkslun, and I have a nickname. I'm gonna figure out a nick... No, I'm gonna leave the nickname to you guys. You guys can do it. I will restrain myself. Of course, the sensible thing would be to replace my other dark Pokemon with him. But I do want to see what that little bastard evolves into, though. Oh, I can replace my flying type for the moment. I'll need him for the grass gym, though. I do love this. Like, I do love that the Pokemon are there now. That you can see them. They're just here. They're just hanging out. Being Pokemon. That's lovely. Like, that's kind of all I really wanted visually from a Pokemon game for a long time. I was tempted into trying Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but ultimately I didn't. Don't be paralyzed, thank you. Ultimately I didn't because I didn't like all the changes that they made in terms of, like, the game is all about catching Pokemon. And it was clearly very much an entry-level Pokemon game with, like, no pretenses towards, like, being hardcore or even being much of an RPG, really. So I kind of shied away from it, but one thing that really enticed me towards Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is the Pokemon are there. They are in the world with you, rather than being random encounters kind of stuck in an alternate dimension of random encounter battles. It feels more like the world is alive with them. It feels more like they exist in the world now, with me. And I like, oh, Vulpix! Oh, fuck, I need a Vulpix. I need a fire type. I need the shit out of a fire type, especially a fire psychic. Holy shit, yes. Oh, do not taunt me. Do not taunt me by having one when I do not. Also, sorry, but I'm gonna kick its entire ass. And that's the other thing I don't like about Pokemon games. That has always bothered me a bit, is that the combat system is so much like... It's all about learning type matchups. And once you learn type matchups, you just abuse the fuck out of them. And when you abuse type matchups, like, they don't just give you an advantage. They don't just make your moves, like, a bit more powerful. It doesn't just make it easier to win a fight. It completely fucking, like, it makes you kill everything in one hit. Like, you just OHKO absolutely fucking everything. And that's always, like, and that's made the Pokemon combat system so binary. Like, it's so... Either you win in one hit, or you lose. And that's it. Like, or else, like, occasionally you'll get these slogs, where it's just like you do a move, and the Pokemon takes a little damage, and you take a bit of damage, and you do a move, and then you use a potion if you get low on health. Like, with the only two states of the combat system that you can have are either complete total annihilation and instant victory, or really long, slow, uninteresting fight. And that sucks. Like, that's, again, one of those things where it made sense as a combat system in 1996, but it's 2019 current year argument. You can make changes now. Like, you could do, like, other RPG franchises have evolved so far in terms of where their combat systems are. Like, look at Final Fantasy VII versus Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like, look at how the combat systems have changed from then to there, while still holding on to some of the same elements and ideas, you know? So, yeah. I have a lot of complaints about Pokemon. I have criticisms of Game Freak that go back a decade. But I don't have a bunch of criticisms of, oh, they were lazy because they didn't put the national dex in the game. I don't want the national dex in the game. Once again, nicknames for Vulpix in the comments. I don't want that. No, I don't need to catch 800 of these little motherfuckers. Do I want fire rather than electric? I do for the next gym. Because it's gonna be grass gym. Oh, heal ball. Nice. Oh, shit, what did I run into? Ooh, Machop. I'm gonna try, over the course of this playthrough, as much as possible, to make a team composed entirely of new Pokemon. Ooh, I should change to something else. The Dark type is weak to fighting. I just remembered that. Let's see if Gossifleur can take it on. I'm gonna try as much as possible to make a team that's made only of new Pokemon. Because that's the other thing about the National Dex, like, I don't give a shit about the old Pokemon. I've seen them. I know what they can do. I know what their character designs are like. I know what their moves are like. Who gives a shit? But what I do care about is what's new. Like, what's the new design that you've done? What are the new combat options? What are the new things that these Pokemon are capable of? Oh, good. Lovely. I should really just use my frickin' Quick Ball. Don't get KO'd. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that's the other thing. That's the other thing about the combat system being so binary. It can be a real pain in the ass to try and catch weaker Pokemon with stronger ones. I want to evolve that fox, and then once I've seen whether he's cool or not, I'll move on. And change him out with something else in my party. But for the moment, I'll keep him even though he's fucking weak. Okay, so Machop doesn't just walk around, you kind of have... So I do get the feeling that it's a situation where certain Pokemon will not be appearing in the overworld. Like, patches of grass will have certain Pokemon that are there, but which aren't going to appear as models in the overworld, necessarily. Which I like. Like, it does incentivize you to go and look, rather than just run around them. But it means that if you're really a casual player, you can catch the Pokemon you need just by looking out in the overworld. And you'll be fine. But if you're not, like, if you're not casual, then you have the grind option.
Ba 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 ba.
Let's see. Ooh, hello. Clink. I'm just gonna quick ball them. Boom. Boom. There we go. No, because it'll never be in my party. Right, so I seem to be right about that there are some Pokemon that hide in the grass that you can only find by going to look for them. Oh, Vengeance! Well, not so much Vengeance as a quick ball to the face, but same.
Burn. Burn. La ta 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 ta.
Nope. Because, again, I don't care. Machop was cool in Pokemon Red. He's not cool anymore. I don't care. I'm done with Machop. He's been in every fucking generation. Like, come up with new stuff. That's the wonderful thing that Pokemon can do at its best is you get to explore a whole new world with a whole new ecosystem. Oh shit, it's fighting type. Right. Yeah, fuck your speed stat. I should really remember to read the dialogue of the characters. Yeah, alright. Oh, neat. Well, less neat, because Vulpix is underleveled for this, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, okay. Nope. Please don't do circle throw again, that's really annoying. God damn it! Stop! Holy shit! He's just gonna get knocked out, but okay. Just do some damage before he hits you with it again. Oh, thank God. Little asshole, what the fuck? Jerk. Oh, I hope Wooloo's doesn't evolve into like a anthropomorphic Pokemon. Because, like, there's enough fucky human Wooloo fan art on the internet already. The furries are all over that shit. What? I lost? My Pokemon savvy wasn't enough? No, because, again, 23 years, lady. I haven't checked how Pokemon camping works at all, by the way. Oh, fuck off. I know, you can do it. No, he can't. He can't do it. You know why he can't do it? Because he's a dark type, and that's a fighting type. So I'll just get fucked. Kill. Good kill. But I do want to level up. I think if he's out, he gains more experience. Yeah. And I do want to level him up so that I can get the evolution and be satisfied. think Vulpix might be able to take this one on. Ow. Love the attack animation. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. I love the attack animation on that Sixagoon. Like, that jumping back and forth and then dashing towards you. That's very authentic to, like, what the ferrets tend to behave like in real life, too. Which I really like. Don't paralyze, don't paralyze. Thank you, thank God. I should really use some of my TMs. Teach them useful moves. I like that he attacks with sweaty palms. Like... Trainer tip. Oh, fuck you. You can set up camp on routes. Alright, let's try it. Haven't tried Pokemon Camp yet. Might as well see what it does. It promises to be very adorable.
In your Pokemon camp, you and your Pokemon can play together and even eat together, growing closer through the experience. If your Pokemon grow very close to you, they may even try extra hard for you during battle.
Oh, like Pokemon and me.
Nice. You can play using your Joy-Con too. If you slide your Joy-Con off your system, you can wave one about to throw a ball for your Pokemon to retrieve, or wave a Poketoy for their delight. If you whackle that Poketoy, you might even entice Pokemon hanging out farther back in your camp to go play.
When you set up camp in the wild area, you'll be able to play with up to 3 other trainers at a time. All kinds of people and Pokemon may stumble upon your camp, even those you've never met before, so get to know them as you play together. Oh, neat. I can also just use the right joystick to do it. Are you amused? Do you enjoy it? I'm not sure that's enjoyment. It's trying to kill me! Oh no, I'm being slowly murdered by a soft sheep. Oh yeah, this noise isn't annoying at all. Wait. Okay, that's fucking adorable. That is pretty stinking adorable. Look at that. It's rolling. That is very cute. That is very cute. It's gonna take a million years to build up affection, though, so... Not sure I'm gonna spend a lot of time on this. Right, let's cook.
Cook up a fine curry while out camping by selecting ingredients and berries of your liking. Your curries will get more delicious if you choose to do things like use rare ingredients or adding lots of berries too.
Once you start cooking, fan the flames with your fan to keep things hot enough to stir things up with your blah blah to keep them moving. Don't go overboard, you don't want to spill. The last step will be to add a bit of soul into it, just the right timing, and you'll have made a masterpiece. Okay. Let's try and cook. I don't know. Sausages? Sure. Do I have to fill it up? Oh, that's a lot of berries for one curry. Are we not gonna... Are we not gonna take the sausages out of the packet? Alright. This is some very simple cooking mama stuff. Oh, it takes a while for it to get there. I see. Well, it's better than nothing. Well, they don't hate it. That's something. Your Pokemon's HP was restored and any status conditions were healed. They gained experience points and got more. Okay. So it's worth doing, in other words. Oh, very much so. Holy shit. 205 experience for one of them. I guess that depends on what ingredients they like. I don't know. But again, it's a passive way to level up your Pokemon where you don't have... Oh, fuck off. It kind of makes so that you don't have to grind battles all the fucking time. Please evolve, Fox Pokemon. Okay. Speaking of Fox Pokemon who I like... no, I really like that fox. It has got an adorable design. But it's a really weak dark type as far as I can tell. So I'm not super hype about having it in my party.
Burn! Yes, burn.
Da-da-da-da-da. Nah. I think I can take it. What the hell? Hang on. My computer's being a jerk. Close the thing down when I told you to close it. Thank you. And let's end this fight. And we'll catch that one Pokemon that's running around that I don't know what it is, but I want it. And then we'll leave the rest. We'll leave the rest of the journey to the first gym. And good lord, it's taken me a while to get there, hasn't it? To the next video.
La-ta-ta-ta!
Youch! Your Pokemon are way too strong! Oh, it's the skunk Pokemon. Losing's really painful, so I'll raise my partner Pokemon too. Lots of dark types, I gotta say. There's no lack of dark types in this game. Let's just do a quick ball.
La-ta-ta!
Nah, I'll be fine. I don't need a skunk tank. I might want a poison type at some point, but eh. Hey, Gym Challenger. You looked real ace out there during the opening ceremony. Thanks. Oh, but where's Hop? He went on ahead. Can't sit still at all, can he? Guess he really wants to catch up onto his brother. Oh, I know. Let me tell you something a bit interesting. Really? See that building over there? It's a company owned by Chairman Rose. Those are some large smokestacks. Just past Route 3, there's a mine where they dig up ore. That building over there processes it into energy. What's that ore made of? In other words, the chairman is responsible for providing the Galar region with its energy, too. So there's references to the to the Industrial Revolution baked into this game, huh? Can't say I really get him, but the chairman seems like a pretty brilliant guy, right? Here, a little something for having a chinwag with me. A chinwag. It's called an escape rope. As I remember, the escape rope is infinite use now. Like, you don't have to buy them individually. And she'll heal my Pokemon, too.
How nice of her.
The way to Turffield is pretty long, but that's kind of challenge in its own right. Good luck, Gym Challenger. And that will be the end of this particular episode, I think. 1 hour is a good length for these to have. And I'm going to record another one right away, even though it's not going to go up on the channel right away. So if you're sending me suggestions for Pokemon nicknames in the comments, you will see them in an episode down the line. I'll get to it, don't you worry. But right now, maybe not so much. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching me play Pokemon. I certainly am enjoying playing it. And I'm going to keep doing it no matter what anyone says, so there. Yeah, Pokemon nicknames in the comments. I will greatly appreciate that, because that makes it more fun. And, yeah, I think once I've completed the main story in this save, in this playthrough, which might take a good long while, to be honest, we might do a Nuzlocke run with one of the other starters or something along those lines, if there's interest, like, assuming that people are interested in these videos for long enough. We'll see about it. Anyway, thanks for watching.